Hey friends, it's Michael, physical therapist here at Total Physical Therapy. As of the recording of this video, it is January, which means we have brand new insurance, deductibles, copays, coinsurance, and all those other beautiful calendar year policy stipulations that your insurance carries. Now, for this video, we're going to specifically talk about Medicare Part B and instances where we see problems with the understanding of those policies. So every single year Medicare has had a small annual deductible that needs to be satisfied prior to them picking up their portion of the coverage. Now let's talk a little bit about what a deductible is even there for. And it's there to help policyholders actually have quote-unquote skin in the game, or to incentivize you to actually understand the policy and be more mindful of the cost of claims. So that's the purpose of the deductible. Let's talk about why you might not have paid a deductible in years past. Well, you may have a supplemental plan that actually picks up the cost of those deductibles. These are very common in today's insurance world, and if you've had a supplement in the past that's picked that up, then great. You've had your coverage and you have correctly not had to pay the deductible, and hopefully moving forward into 2023 and future years you will have very similar coverage. Now this could change from year to year, so you'll just need to look during your open enrollment periods about whether or not a deductible is going to be met. Now, the real purpose of this video is to help educate individuals on another very common scenario that we get. So this scenario is set up as such. You have Medicare Part B, you do not have a supplemental plan that covers that deductible. You have gone to facilities in the past that have told you that your Medicare deductible has been met, but you have not physically paid that deductible. We see this scenario time and time again, and the reality of what has happened is those facilities have quote-unquote swept under the rug your deductible. They've waived it, and what they could potentially be doing is committing insurance billing fraud. And with that risk and responsibility of waiving that copay, they could ultimately be held liable for what they've done, which could include penalties, fines, fee reductions, as well as potentially losing the ability to participate with your plan. So please don't anticipate that every facility or every provider is going to accept that risk and take on that responsibility of potentially committing insurance billing fraud. Even if you've had it happen in years past, and even if you innocently have not understood the reality of what's happening and the potential ramifications that could come down the road for your providers, if you love your providers like we love you, please just know that we want to be around for months and years to come to be able to render a service to you, and we definitely don't want to be on the evening news with that report of Medicare insurance billing fraud. If you guys have any further questions, just put your comments down below or reach out to me, and I would love to answer those questions. This is a subject matter that I take very seriously. I feel for everybody involved in this, and when you, the innocent beneficiary, comes in and have been told that you're having to pay out of pocket these deductibles, yet you've never done it in years past, I just want you to be better educated consumers and understand why you're being asked to do that. And the one last point that I will state, please understand how to retrieve and interpret your EOBs. If you do not know how to interpret your EOBs, your provider's offices might be able to help you with that, but even more specifically, a simple phone call away is a Medicare advocate for you that would gladly show you how to interpret those EOBs. And so those financial responsibilities that your provider's offices are telling you are going to be responsible for, those will be directly reflected on your EOBs. It is there in plain English for you to be able to interpret. That way you know that your providers are being honest and truthful with what they're asking from you. There is no lie, there's no way to hide or conceal that. it is in those EOBs. So again, I encourage you to learn how to interpret those and read those and see those responsibilities. All right, guys, thanks for watching this long. Share this information with others because this is a very important topic and something that your beneficiaries need to be able to understand. Love you guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.